Good afternoon, everyone. Eric here from Nomadic Fanatic. Hope you guys are doing well on this beautiful sunny day in Missouri. I know I've done a lot of power stations in the past on this channel, pretty much one or two a year, pretty much. But in my defense, as the years go on and technology advances, it is pretty crazy what kind of changes some of these companies can make. Now, sometimes they don't make big changes at all. There's just a cookie cutter version. You make a power station, it's no different from the rest. That is usually the case. Now, this is different. By the way, this video is sponsored by Growatt. They did send out the power station and the solar panels to me free to review, and I am going to give that review today in a practical Nomadic Fanatic way. I am not going to plug hair dryers into it and show you that it physically works. I'm going to show you exactly the unique ways that I use it in both real life outside, inside the RV to power the RV, as well as my smart car, Tater Tot. So thanks for joining me, guys. Let's delve right into the Growatt Infinity 1300. All right, first things first, let's go over some of the specs of the unit, and then I will share with you some major changes that the company has made that I love. So the Growatt Infinity 1300 is the predecessor of the 1500 version. And pre-sale starts on this in just 2 days, guys. So check out the links below in the video description if you want to get your hands on one of the first versions of this like I have. It's got 3,000 cycles of LiPo Li-Fi PO4 battery inside. A total of 1,382 watt hours of power stored inside with 1,800 watts running capacity. With the included power adapter, if you have a way to charge it inside your house with a normal standard plug, it will charge this unit in just 1.8 hours to 100%. If you use solar, which the company did provide me 800 watts of folding solar, that I'm going to display out here right now, actually, to give you an idea for what they look like. It'll charge in just 2 hours with solar. Might be kind of hard to see the display there here in the sunshine, but it also has UPS, uninterrupted power source, you know, so it's safe if there's power outages or electrical storms going on or your power's shut off. It'll continue to run power through this uninterrupted. And then going over some of the features that Growatt has changed, if you're used to other power stations, you can see these little circular vents right there. Well, that is where the fans are. There's 2 in the front. There is also 2 in the back here. If you were to say put this in the corner somewhere up against the wall, the handles will make it so that you can't really cut off the air circulation. You can literally butt stuff right up to the sides and the back of this, and you will still have airflow and still have convenient handles. And like I love wireless charging up here for my phone, which we will get into later why this is so important when I bring this in the back of my smart car. Additionally, you can use it at your campground plugged into solar and use it while it's also charging. It will not shut off while it's charging. If you're using less than 800 watts, you should be good, and it'll just stay at 100% all the time. It's got some 100 watt max USB-C. This is like for my MacBook Pro. It's got 18 watt fast charge, 2 of those, regular USB-A in front. You turn on the DC here, the AC here, hold down the power button to turn it on. Then over on the other side over here, we have 4 outlets that are spaced out nicely so that you can plug in different types of bricks and stuff you need, and also a DC port there. And there we go. There's what 800 watts of solar looks like. These are the solar panels that the company produces themselves for their brand. You don't have to use 8 to charge the power station. That's the quickest way to do it. Like if we're out at the campground and we need only maybe 200 watts just to keep it going because we're not using that much stuff, just pack one of these solar panels with you. I like having 4 because that way I know, well, let's just say, okay, the RV, it's a hot day, RV's parked over in the shade right now. Not getting any solar when I'm parked in the shade, right? But with these out here in the field, getting lots of solar and charging the power station, I can run an extension cord from the power station over to where I want to enjoy my summer in the shade over there. Again, charging this power station from 0 to 100% in about 2 hours is a crazy, crazy awesome recharge rate, and I love it. Additionally, I will just point out, so there are some other companies out there who make proprietary plugs and adapters that you can only use with their stuff. Well, Growatt solar system here, I have it in series right now, but These are the ends that you use, and most people in the solar business recognize these are MC4 connectors. They are the standard in solar panels, which means if you get an adapter similar to this, you could charge these solar panels with an array of different power station sources, not just Growatt. They were not greedy in that fact. So if you have other older models, you could get one of these adapters and use them. But right now I've got the panels run in series, which means the positive of the first one plugs into the negative of the other one, then positive, then negative. Then you grab the two ends, this one and that one, positive, negative, put it into the pigtail that's included with the kit, plug it into the side of the machine, and it's good to go. You have probably seen me use this power station the last month. Yes, I have had it a full month on the road, and I know you have seen it in the background, inside my RV, outside my RV, and in my smart car. Let me show you some of the practical ways that I use this power station on the road as a nomad traveling. And again, it's not ridiculously heavy like some other power stations. It's still very portable, and the handles are great. If the weather's nice, you can leave it outside. It's not good for inclement weather, but set it next to my RV. Use my 30 amp to 110 volt adapter here. Plug it right into the power station. Now we're powering my entire RV inside with a power station, folks. I have a soft start on my rooftop air conditioner, which does not allow it to ever draw more than 1,250 watts total. Most air conditioners are going to ask double that when they first start up, but my air conditioner will run off this power station. It won't run for very long, but you got to consider the fact that if I'm also got this hooked up to 800 watts of solar out here in the sunshine, and I'm getting 1,200-ish watts of solar on the roof of my RV, then I can now continuously run my air conditioner all day off solar and the Growatt power station, which I'm so excited about doing this summer, guys. I have never been able to run that rooftop air conditioner all day from sun up till sundown. I'm very excited. If it were going to rain, which it has happened quite a few times on the road here the last month, I will simply put this inside, and let me show you a quick hack on that. Inside my RV, I do apologize that it's so messy in here, but if I'm watching TV or I've got my game systems and my dish network up there and all my the way I wired it is so that that power strip right there plugs into that outlet right there. You see where that yellow cord is plugged in right there? That outlet right there is currently right now running on the solar and the inverter and the charge controller inside my RV. However, let's say it's pouring rain outside and I want to use my power station instead. Well, all I have to do is unplug this cord and then plug it into my Growatt Infinity 1300. Now we have diverted all of the power, asking it to come out of this instead of my RV batteries overnight. Then in the morning, or whenever the sun comes back out, I can put this outside, put the panels back outside, and charge up the station again. And the last way I've used it, the way I've used it the most on the road, is in my little smart car for day trips. Let me show you why this is so cool. I set it right here, okay? Pop it in here, all right? Turn it on. I've got my 4 outlets over here on this side, right? So I plug in my electric cooler that's on the front seat that has soda in it for little trips so that I always have cold drinks on the road. Also, I've got my underglow light kits on the smart car. Well, in order to be able to use those throughout the night, if I'm doing a time lapse or I just forget and leave those lights on all the time, I also have put on a little trickle charger on the battery, which is under the passenger floorboard. And then that comes up through here as well, right there. So I can plug that into the power station as well. And now my LED glow lights will not kill the car battery overnight. Plus, this car, well, the cigarette lighter that's in the front, the DC socket, let's say I wanted to go in and do something for an hour, but my phone was almost dead. Well, as soon as I turn the car off, that DC socket no longer charges my phone. So again, having wireless charging right here, I can set my phone right here while the car's off, go inside and do my business. Yeah, Point is, I have really enjoyed this particular power station, and I like where the direction where the company is going with listening, changing the things that they didn't like about the 1500, and now the Infinity 1300 model has everything I could ask for, and it's the only power station I've been using lately because it does everything I need it to do. So thank you, Growatt, for sending me that and also sponsoring this video. If you would like to get your hands on pre-sale, again, I believe we're about 2 days away from that. There's some links below in the video description to get yours now. In the meantime, I have kind of bumped this video up in queue. I have a fantastic video coming tomorrow, Saturday morning, so get your coffee ready, sit down with me, and you get to see Tara and Opie in our next adventure tomorrow. Thanks for joining me, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.